The growing cracks in Nigeria's opposition Labour Party is quite telling. 6 members of the House of Representatives elected under the party's banner have defected to the ruling APC in a matter of weeks, citing internal crisis and leadership challenges. With this wave of defections, what lies ahead for the party that stunned the nation in the last general election? Is its future under threat as we move closer to 2027? To bring it all into perspective, we're joined by the National Secretary of the Labour Party, Comrade Umar Farouk, is joining us for this conversation tonight. Comrade, it's good to see you. Thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Good to be with you again.
Right, okay. So let's set the conversation in motion by having a listen. Last week, it was quite chaotic when yet another announcement was read by the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Tajuddin Abbas, announcing yet another defection from the Labour Party to the APC. The thoughts of the minority leader in the House of Representatives. Have a listen.
Mr. Speaker, my dear colleagues, our colleague has not established the fact that he is a member of any other party as to warrant the presentation of that letter before this House this morning. I would therefore pray that you ignore the letter in its totality and allow him to take the proper step.
I want to wish those of us who think defecting from Labour to APC is their best decision in politics. I wish them well. We look forward meeting them again in 2027 if they will have opportunity to be here.
Section 40 says, every person shall be entitled to assemble freely and associate with other persons, and in particular, he may form or belong to any political party, trade union, or any other association for the protection of his interests. Mr. Speaker, this section have no ambiguity. It is very clear.
What my friend and colleague, Honorable Gadi, quoted is out of context. This is not an association. It's not an association. A political party, a member was elected. What does the law say? Prove that there is crisis. As far as I'm concerned, in APC, in Labour, there is no political crisis in the leadership. Mr. Speaker, as far as I'm concerned, the law states that once you defect from the party that sponsors you, automatically, Mr. Speaker, if we are lawmakers, we must protect this law.
Section 68, and I read H. It says that a member who wants to defect will have to say protected, provided there's division in the...
Dramatic and some sort of chaotic scenes there from the House of Representatives last week when yet another announcement was made. Another letter was read by the Speaker of the House announcing the defection of yet another member of the Labour Party to the APC. Some would say there's nothing new under the sun, especially when it comes to Nigerian politics. This is no longer news. However, what does this mean for the Labour Party? A party that shook the political landscape in 2027 is slowly losing its ground. The National Secretary, Comrade Umar Farouk, is joining us for this conversation tonight. We've heard from the representatives, both speaking in favor or against the idea of your former members defecting to the APC. How does your party react to this development?
Well, we react swiftly by condemning the actions of our members to defect.
Your former members?
Well, we're saying we still felt that they are still our members because they have not followed the process of defecting. They're supposed to have written to the party, stating their concerns, and then before they transmit their letters to the leader of the National Assembly. But however, I want to inform the general public about the a kind of unfortunate situation we found ourselves in our National Assembly. In the first place, even though the speaker is from the ruling party. He will welcome whoever wants to join his party. But I believe there should be guideline. He is supposed to be the custodian of the law. And he is supposed to have been seen as a role model in defending the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Even if something is coming to him or of benefit, he's supposed to have looked at the Constitution and see, look, are you really coming in constitutionally, or you are bypassing the constitutional provisions that is making your action? Because so many things are done there. They will quote you out of context, they will quote you out of order, they will rule you, overrule you, you know, whatever they are doing. We've been seeing them. But when it comes to, you know, political fortunes, they will think that, you know, accepting those people who are defecting from Labour Party to APC, or who are defecting from other political parties like the PDP to the ruling party, they are looking at it as a fortune. To me, it is not a fortune, it is an unfortunate situation. The ruling party, and particularly the leadership of the party, the leadership of the South, supposed not have encouraged that. If there is in court a crisis, if there is a crisis that warranted their action.
Is there a doubt that there is crisis in the Labour Party?
Of course, you know, there is no crisis in the. We have been, for goodness sake, we have been sitting here, for several times that I have stated hundreds over times that, look, there is no crisis in Labour Party. There are only people, those people that you've seen defecting are the ones who are muting the, brewing the crisis in the party look at if
but they are leaving. They are leaving because they say your party is toxic. It does not allow for a functional relationship.
How toxic is it?
Okay, so
how
first,
toxic for bringing them to be elected?
You had the Lamidi Papa.
Can you imagine?
Crisis, right?
Can you imagine
and
people who are talking out of context?
And after that,
who have forgotten whether with the Lamidi Papa or whatever, they were still the same party. This Lamidi Papa came and made Umar Farouk as the national secretary, Julius Abure as the national chairman of the party.
We're not debating the issues around those crises. We are only stating the fact that you have had to, huddle from one crisis to the other. There's the Lamidi Papa crisis, and now you're dealing with the quote-unquote caretaker committee by Nenadi Usman, right?
And why are you talking about?
It's a matter of fact, isn't it?
Look, let you not be caught for contravening. For the contravention of the law. The law has already, the court has already clearly stated that who are the leaders of the party. Then what else again? What are we talking? What are we talking about, Nanadi? Why? Who is even talking about that caretaker committee? The court has nullified them, has called them, null and void, has called the action of the INEC null and void. And INEC has since, as the unfair, for the electoral distance and also a overseer of political parties, have since complied. And since that, apologized that the action they have taken was wrong and we should continue to.
When did INEC do that? It wasn't public knowledge.
What?
When INEC apologized.
There is nothing apology than to come and comply with this thing. It's more than apology to accept that, look, we are following the law. We accept that, yes, we have erred. Otherwise, they could have done anything differently. You understand? But people will continue to, meander around, saying, no, there is a crisis, there is all this. No, there is nothing. As far as I'm concerned, see, for the avoidance of doubt, let me be frank with you. I'm a politician, I can say. I've contested election, win election, lost election, so I know. People who are not, those people who are living are political liability to themselves, to their constituents. And that is why they are running helter-skelter. They follow the the obvious bandwagon and won the election. They didn't even dream that they would have ever won an election. Take an example, the one that came from Kaduna. He was a councillor. And he was after his tenure, he was doing this. But he went and on seat a renowned House of Reps member who has institutionalized himself there because the people stood by him. He couldn't even pay for the form. I signed off his nomination. He couldn't pay for the nomination fee to contest the election. But at the end of the day, what is he citing?
Some people would say, Comrade Farouk, this is just sour grapes. You're just unhappy that he has left your party because when he was in your party, you weren't saying any of these things about
certainly,
him.
if time comes for us to say, we say. You understand? I am not someone that I can sit down and I will not say the good side of you. And I will not say the bad side of you. So the best thing is to continue to portray the good side of you so that you maintain, people will maintain that. But once you show the bad side of you, people will tell you, no. You are not what you say you are. You are not what you think you are. And we can say it. We look at them, all these people, the OBs, the OTs, and so on, the Nigerians and so on, all of them will have their political antecedent. And if they gooped, we tell them that, look, you guys gooped. And I have sat down here several times on this fair, telling people that, look, what these people are doing is wrong. And I can assure you that as long as the justice system of this country is going to, there's justice in this country, the Labour Party leadership is going to emerge successful.
Yeah,
and hell, we are here.
So you clearly have demarcated them, politically speaking, about their chances of staying relevant or being an asset to the APC after defection.
They are liability to the APC.
Is it safe to say that if they are liability, to the APC, are you then happy to see them go?
Well, I would say, when we are talking about politics, you understand, it is a game of number. You understand, but there are some.
So you want your liability back?
Listen, there are some numbers that you want to replace. So as far as we are concerned, their living is more of a fortune to us. Do you understand? We are not. See, what are we doing?
So you're happy to see them go? Yes or no?
Look,
you're happy
there are
to see
some
them
people in the party that we are happy to see them go.
Are these members some of the people you want?
Well, as far as I'm concerned, the people that I have seen living are political liabilities.
So it's good news for you then?
Well, I can say of course it is unfortunate that they are creating a kind of sensational movement for the party to start saying we have to do this. But one thing I want to let you understand is that the good thing about this is that, you see, when they go, we are going to court. We are taking them to court so that they will surrender. Do you understand? The seat they are occupying in the name of Labour Party.
You do know that the seat doesn't belong to Labour Party, right? It belongs to the constituency.
Can you imagine this? Then the constituencies now.
Yeah, I mean, constitutionally, the seat belongs to the constituency.
Constitutionally, I stand to be corrected. Yeah. But constitutionally, there is nobody's name on the ballot. It is the parties that is on the ballot.
Yeah, but the party doesn't rule in anybody's stead. It is an individual that represents the people, not the party.
An individual cannot go and present himself to the people.
No, I get it. I agree with you that the party is the platform. However, when it comes to governance, it is for the constituency. They are not governing or representing on behalf of the Labour Party.
They are representing on behalf of the Labour Party, under the platform of Labour Party. They are the people from their constituencies voted them under the platform of Labour Party. Right. So tell me, there are other parties that these people, there are so many contestants. You understand? APC, PDP, others, and then Labour Party. Then the constituency said, no, we are voting Labour Party. And we voted
for the person on the platform of the Labour Party.
Whatever way you look at it, but as far as I'm concerned, I'm a party man, I'm a party leader,
so
I'm a party administrator.
You believe those seats belong to you? The seats belong to the Labour Party?
It belongs to the Labour Party.
Right.
And if you leave, you are representing Labour Party. You are putting there, you are there holding forth for Labour Party. And members of Labour Party who voted you to go and represent them on that platform.
So you're calling on the Speaker to declare their seats vacant?
Certainly, he has to. He has no option. Because legally, it is what the law says.
The law also says You can do that if there is dysfunction or instability.
I'm telling you, we are calling
party.
dysfunction every day we are here. You call what do you call it? Dysfunction and over numerous times. Every time we meet, and I've been telling you there is nothing like discord. There is nothing like faction. There is nothing like discord. There is nothing that is happening in the Labour Party. People are clamoring, saying this. I don't know why people are very happy to hear that there is a crisis in Labour Party. But you don't know what thing. That crisis of the Labour Party is making us stronger and stronger. We are waxing very, very much stronger. It is making the movement, the obedient movement who have been seeing things in a different perspective, are now seeing it, do you understand, in a proper way now. They need to understand that, look, the party leadership, do you understand, is sacrosanct. You can't just go and say you are from the back door and you want to throw away the leadership of the party. You have to come and follow the constitutional provision of the party's constitution, so that if whatever you want to do, follow the constitution. And we know we have followed the constitution, we have obeyed our own constitution, we have never violated any law, and here we are. And the law and the court says, yes, you are right to go. These people who have gone, we are taking them to court, and we are going to court. That's why we are calling on all our members that those constituencies that these people have already decome, decome to the ruling party. Let them go and enjoy the legacies that is coming from the, being patronizing the leadership of the party. But that is the most unfortunate thing, Malam Ahmad. I don't know. Legislators are elected to go to the chambers and then pass laws. Not to go and patronize speakers so that they will give them contracts. One is citing that he cannot even assist his members because there is he's not getting contract. He's not getting, patronized by the leadership of the House. Can you imagine this?
So it does.
Is he there to go and collect a contract and then?
But he said about his people. So that's what you're supposed to expect from your representative to go to whatever extent to bring development to you.
That is where the problem is, and that is why we have been having this. I have been a one-time local government chairman, so I know why development comes to this team. We don't expect any House member or senator to bring development. We expect him to go and do his proper oversight. The executives are the ones who are given the responsibility to execute the project. Your own is to let the executive know that, look, we have so project, we have so this thing. Please include it in the budget that you're going to go. You have councillors. Calm down. Look at your councillors. Look at your chairman. Look at your commissioners. Look at your state assembly members from various constituencies. Look at all these things. These are what they are supposed to do. And then look at the law. There are so many things that are supposed to go. Look at this tax reform bill that you are trying to pass. Should they not sit down and then crack themselves and find out whether the fufure that is going around is worth it or not? There is no discussion. No discussion particularly from the National Assembly. Nobody. It's only the presidencies that are selling the narratives. And then the governors are saying no, the presidency are saying yes. But the legislators who are supposed
to be fair to the House of Representatives, even before the Senate decided to put a pause on the discussions around the bill, the House of Representatives indefinitely suspended the deliberations.
They have never done anything like that. We have seen the crisis that took place in the Senate. We have seen the crisis that took place in the National Assembly.
A week before the Senate.
See, I don't know which constituencies you are representing, but I can tell you that we follow the House of Reps. We monitor them very well, and we have seen what is going on there. It is after when the public outcry is too much, that is when they started saying no. And they have even come out and say no, they are passing it. Then the Senate president is saying that there's nobody who can intimidate them. Okay. So who are they to intimidate people on that? That is not the subject matter. So the subject matter is defection, which I've told you now, and I assure you, the court is going to declare that seat vacant. We have written to the speaker. We told him that, look, these are the constitution, these are the law. This law that you have, and I can't care. Okay. This is what you people should do, and you are mandated to do it. If you didn't do it, we'll take you to the court, and the court will grant that one. And if you refuse to do it, because you have the power to declare it now, you can say, okay, I am the speaker, I will not do it. Posterity is there to judge you
Okay.
that yes, you have violated the law and you refuse to act under the law and you refuse to act under what the law says just because of your own personal interest.
Okay.
And we can tell you that these people are political liabilities. So
Okay, I think you've made that point already. But in less than 20 seconds, because we are completely out of time, don't you also need to reflect internally to look at what you need to address, the divisions or whatever the issues is internally, to address them so that you don't lose the little that you have in government?
You see, we have gone very far. We have set off, political reform committee. We have set off, our engagement, enlightenment, you understand, and mobilization committee. Look, we have gone very far. We are not watching what is happening. We are not looking back at what happened. We are looking forward. See, the people who are managing Labour Party, they have been underrated before. And we will show them the kind of stuff or the kind of people we are. We have been very quiet, thinking that those people who have come, to contest election will assist us and give us, support us and give us, a guidance and leadership. Right. But they fail now to give us the leadership that is required. Okay. So we are taking up the leadership by ourselves, and we want to make sure that the National Assembly members who are here with us, the National Assembly who are with us, and all other elected members who are to us, they should come together and let's move the party forward.
Okay. On that particular positive note for the Labour Party, Comrade Umar Farouk, as always, a pleasure having you on the program. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope we'll circle back and talk about these developments in a much more positive light, because it looks like the Labour Party has been taking a lot of bashing since the 2023 general elections.
We expect that.
Okay.
Certainly we expect that. Having, when you see the performance we have seen, we see what Obi has done. Okay. I expect that this thing that is happening is a welcome development.
All right. I hope you did get value for your time. That is all we have for you on Daily Politics tonight. We'll be back tomorrow live at 8 p.m. exclusive as always on Trust TV. Until next time, my name is Abdullahi Ahmed. Good evening.